So if you watched the last video, you know I'm trying to chase down an intermittent electrical problem. I did finally figure out what it was. I'm going to talk about that today. Turns out it was not the regulator rectifier, but in the process of chasing down this problem, I did identify another problem with the regulator rectifier. So we're going to fix that while we're at it. Start with, I disconnected the negative battery. Never want to do any electrical work with the battery hooked up. You can do electrical testing, but not the ultimate work. So we're no longer gonna need this cap. So I'll take that off, save that for another project. And I'm going to just go ahead and snip those off. And then I'm gonna remove this because it's loose, and I'm actually gonna replace it with a different one. So I'm gonna save that for another project. Now, let's see if we can. So you can see this wire is pretty screwed up there. So I'm gonna cut these back a little bit. I'm actually gonna cut them back. So I'm gonna cut that one. So I'm gonna cut them back incrementally, like that, so that when I attach them on and shrink up them, I don't have a big bundle, like a one wide knot in the thing. It's gonna be spread out a little bit. And we'll strip about 1/2 inch off. You see that? So now you can see it is stripped off about 1/2 inch on each end. And we're gonna have to do something similar on this end. So again, we'll cut all these guys off. And 3. Get rid of those. Take this off. And so I don't have a lot to work with here. So I'm gonna go ahead and strip. There. All right, so now I've got my wire. So we're just gonna cut a section of it to work with. And I'm gonna look at the way I'm gonna route this. So it's actually gonna come through here, under here, into that. So to make this easier for me, I'm gonna connect these and then have a longer piece that I can cut to length there. So we'll go. So you can see that there? Cool trick with these wires, the strippers. And okay, so got those. Twist these up. Now comes the fun part. I'm trying to twist them together so that I can solder them. Okay, and now we've got our solder. Tin it. Now solder, you don't want to overdo it. So there you can still see. You can still see like the shape of the wires in there, but now they're silver with the solder. You don't want to have a big bulb of solder on there. So, all right, so that's one. Now as I'm going here, I'm going to cut heat shrink so I don't forget to do this later. I can place around these. All right, I'll put that one out of the way. Now we got these done, we're going to connect these 3. This is where our routing comes in important. So this is actually going to go behind here, through there, and kind of run with these 2 wires that are over here. Now if the regulator rec was out, this would be a lot easier because I would just pull it all the way out. But so I'm going to have to run these behind here. My wire loom, that was the last piece I had, it's a little bit short, so I'll order some more, cover that up. But it's going to work. So just to make sure this stays out of the way of the chain, I'm gonna route it where I want it. And zip tie it in place. Because that's how we do things on bobbers. At least on garage built bobbers. Boom. And there it goes. So that's all hardwired in. All right, so it's all buttoned up. Let's see if it works. Power's on, lights are on. All right, so we fixed the problem. Should ride great now. Can't wait to get it out on the road, give it a shot. That's it. See you guys next video. If you like this video, if you learned something by it, if you're entertained by it, if the sound of my voice helps you go to sleep at night, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm a brand new channel. I'm trying to get 100 subscribers so I can get my name in the URL above, and I would really, really appreciate your support. Thanks. Have a good one.